in the business of helping people. Ngayon naman, let's hit closer to home. We have one of our Kababayan stars today on Kababayan LA. Always a pleasure to have him on, AJ Rafael. And AJ, we have talked to you about your music career, about YouTube. We talked to you about autism, and now it's a different project that you're getting yourself into, and we want the support of our Kababayans. But before we explain that, Del Augusta is with Help Mahal Foundation. Del is a very interesting personality. I actually got to interview him before during the commercial break, and I am looking forward to picking your brains right about now here on the show. AJ, what is this project about?
Well, basically, we're doing a mission trip from February 1st through 8th in the Philippines, and we're going to go to some orphanages and play some music for the kids, and I'm actually going to be using the money that I collected last year for the Ondoy relief to directly give to the victims, like, you know, blankets or foods, and instead of giving it, you know, to a company, right?
Right, exactly.
We're going to actually be there, and you know, and Mahal Foundation is helping me do that.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing a lot for our community. Now, this guy we need to thank too, because he's not Filipino yet. He put up this foundation called Mahal Foundation. What is Mahal about?
So Mahal, as most Filipinos will know, means love. We have a core value that for us, poverty in the Philippines, it's not a statistic and it's not a number or a theory. Rather, poverty is a face of a person, and the only thing that will bring restoration to the impoverished person in the Philippines is not a nonprofit or an organization, but rather a movement. And so we chose to call ourselves Love in Tagalog, which is Mahal. But it's interesting that we found out that Mahal not only means love, but it means expensive. And so we have another core value that basically says that the cost of love is quite expensive, and it's not just a feeling or an emotion, but it's an actual cost of doing something.
It is expensive, AJ, not just in terms of finances, but also in terms of it taking up your time, your effort. You're going to the Philippines for 8 days, February 1st to 8th, and those are the days you can use for promoting yourself, doing an album, writing songs and all that, but you're taking time off of that to go to the Philippines. Why?
For me,
you don't need to anymore, because you already raised funds. You can just give that to you know, the National Red Cross or something.
Well, you know, for me, I always ask, like, what, you know, obviously it's harder on me. It's a toll. You know what I'm saying? Like I have less time to do other things. You know, and it's a little stressful, more stressful helping. You know, helping others, but why not? You know, and I always think, you know, it's so easy to just do things for self-gain and just do things for yourself. But why not? You know, God has blessed you with so many things that you can just go out and do, and you know, that's what I want to promote. You know, actually doing something. And that's what you're doing, sharing. Del, tell us a little bit about how Mahal works. Is this a foundation that's set up here? Do you have an arm in the Philippines? How can we help? Yeah, so
actually, there's a huge project. We're not even a year old yet. I went to the Philippines about 4 years ago and just started doing work on my own. And then about last year, we put on a benefit concert, because I had kind of personally run out of funds. And so I didn't know anything about the YouTube scene or anything, but I have a friend whose name is Passion, and he basically put on a concert for us, and that's when I met amazing people like AJ and Gabe Bondoc, all these different guys who were Phil-Ams who wanted to do something in the Philippines, and they all gave me their full support in putting together an organization. So I quickly put together a nonprofit, so we're a legitimate nonprofit here. And with this new campaign that we've started, it's actually specifically to sustain relief for the Ondoy victims, and
that's what's important, because when you say, oh, you know, I'm going to this, like tonight, I'm going to this benefit concert for Ondoy victims, and people are saying, still they still need donate. AJ, what are your thoughts on that? Some people think that, you know, it's over, it's months ago and it's done.
Yeah, that's one thing I said, you know, at the last show, that, you know, I wanted people to care from like a year from then, you know, to keep still caring about it, you know, because even after like Hurricane Katrina, you know what I'm saying, it's still,
Right.
Like the town is still not, it's not recovered. You know, and people don't remember that anymore.
All right. Very quickly, because we're running out of time, so we can get information, Mahal?
Yeah, you want to go to our website, helpmahal.org. Contact us, send us your information. We want you to come to the Philippines with us. That's the big deal for us, getting you to the Philippines so that you can see the problem and then attach your heart with the actual thing that's going on there.
So you need volunteers, you need financial contributions for the expenses and to get more stuff, supplies to give there. So thank you so much and more power to you.
Thank you so much.
Magbabalik pa po ang Kababayan LA. Don't go away.
Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's at ng bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks. McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks ay mabilis, masarap at mas mura pa kahit saan, kahit kailan.